Hey guys, welcome back. Today I was just making a couple videos today on Black Friday, just because I wanted to answer a couple questions regarding how do I cut my own inserts and what hole punchers that I use. So I printed out a couple different sizes. I just printed out the A5 size and I printed out personal wide. These are inserts from SM Plans. This here is my slicer that I use. I bought this at Michael's. This is a Fiskars or Amazon. It's one or the other. This is about 12 inches, maybe 13. And I just use this for my slicer. I have two hole punchers. This is a Recollections from Michael's, strictly A5. Simple. Pop it in, your punches are done. This is a Rapesco. This is for personal wide and pocket, but I use this for my personal wide. So what you do is you have, if you want it like this is pocket size, but if you want personal, you're gonna come real close and you'll see it says personal and you're just putting it to the line. Sometimes it might be off a little bit by like a half a centimeter, so you need to just work with it. So if it doesn't punch correctly on the line, then just move it and make it work. I know that has happened to quite a few people. All right, so the first thing we'll do is let's do personal wide. So what you do is you typically, when you order inserts to print, you're gonna have the crop marks, the crop lines. I mean, that is gonna help you tremendously. Without that, the only other way would be to take another insert, put it on top of it and cut around it. But I always print mine with the crop marks. So you're just gonna line up your little crop marks. Oops, of course I had to bend it like as I'm doing a video. If you're doing more than one, then you're gonna put a little bit more pressure down. Now, this one here, I can see where the other one's going to be because I eyeball it and I can see real close. I snipped it there. So this is where it's going to be, but you might not be able to see that on camera. And then what you do is what I normally do is I will just like match it up and put it with another insert just to make sure that I have it cut correctly. So my personal wide is so chunky right now. I'm going to just grab one of these. Yeah, see? So it is. It's maybe off like a tad bit. Not a big deal for me, so it's fine. So let's just go ahead. And if it was like that little part right there, I would just take this and just, go right there and line it very, very gently. There you go. So you could do that. These little things here are for the corners. So if you want to just like round your corners, you can do that as well. But let's go ahead and punch it in. Get the punch holes. So this is a personal. I'm going to line it up. Do you see? Just stick it in, line it up, and there you go. So this is, let's see if it fits. Because sometimes it might be off, but it fits perfectly. So this is the yearly. So it's not that difficult. It's just, making sure that it lines up and it works. Looks good, right? Yes, I think so. Let's do an A5 so I can show you. So again, these are from SM Plans, both of them. So I just line up my crop marks. Now, sometimes when you're cutting the crop marks, you might cut them all where you can't see. So what I always like to do is I just get another A5 just to make sure, and it's perfect. You know what I mean? I just like put the other one on top just to make sure that it is exactly the same size, and it is. So that's good. So we can go ahead and punch the holes. So again, this is the A5 from Michaels. So what I do is, you see the lines, and I just line it up to that. I don't go above it, I go like right on it. So let's go ahead and put it in and see how it looks. Because sometimes, you know, maybe it's not exact, or you might have it too much. No, but this looks too wide though. So I put it in. It looks like it's just a tad, maybe it's my mind, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna say like maybe a half a centimeter. I'm gonna fix this. So then you just go back and fix your insert. There we go. If you want to round your corners, then you can. So here we go. So I just had to snip off a little bit more, and then I popped it in, and it's fine. So another personal wide. I think I need another cover to do. I think I'm gonna order another cover. Because I want it to be perfect. And it always looks like it doesn't look like it, like it's even for me for sometimes, but it is. I just looked right here and it is. So it actually is. So I think what happens is when you do so many, you start to just eyeball it and you kind of know what you're cutting. Or like I said, if you want to take out another insert and put it up against it, then that would work as well. Why is this not cutting correctly? So here we are again, the personal size. We're just gonna slide it down and punch. Okay, let me just move this so you guys can see. So I'm gonna just put it here. Wait, this is the note sections anyway, so we'll just put it here. I used to laminate them, but I don't now. But isn't that cute? See? So it comes out really easy. I think where did I put the other one? Oh. Guess I'll have to find it. So, Here it is. So this is the yearly. I'll take this out. And sometimes, here's another little trick too. If you have a stuffed planner, right? Like your planner is so chunky that you can't, let's say like I need to open the holes to this in the front section. You see how it's really stuffed? If I open this, it's all going to just, like, it's gonna fall apart because the only way that you open it, like let's say it's like this, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? Because when you open it, this is too full. So sometimes I'll show you a trick, and you probably already know. So this is yearly. So I'm gonna just find my little yearly inserts here. So these are the yearly ones. So what I do is, and that's why I like to laminate sometimes, because it'll make it like a little structured. So if you just snip the sides here, it's probably nothing new. And then just like pop it in. And there you have your yearly. And you didn't have to open up your rings. You didn't have to, like, it's gonna take a lot to open these up and take everything out, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So now I just did it like that, and it's easy. It's not gonna go anywhere unless you pull it out. So that is how I cut my inserts. This is the slicer that I use. You can get this off Amazon. The name brand is Fiskars, and I could tag everything below. You can get this on Amazon or Michaels. This is the Recollections A5 specifically from Michaels. It's probably on sale today. This is a Repesco. And this is, I bought this off of Amazon. And again, pocket size, personal wide A6. Like, it's for everything. You can even do A5 on this, but I don't like to do it because when you do A5, you're pulling it all the way out. It just does not work for me. So I just strictly use this for my personal wide, and then this one here. This little corner like rounder, I got this off of Amazon. No, I think maybe Michaels. Sorry, it's been a while. But I hope that answers your questions. And if you have any other questions, like how I do something, please let me know. Have a good day. Bye.